There we go. Now we're live. Oh, first of all, Patty, thank you so much for stopping talking to me.
You are so welcome. I'm happy to be here.
I'm still trying to figure out how I was so fortunate. Whoops, that was me. To get this job of talking to all the speakers and all the guests, and it blows me away. But that's who Shauna is. She wants to spread the wealth, and I greatly appreciate it.
As do I. She is an amazing woman. She is amazing, and here we are in the jail cell. I love it.
Okay, did you ever think at some point in your life you're going to be sitting in a jail cell?
No. I never acquired so big. And here we are.
So we're in social media land.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about you, who you are, what you do.
Okay. I talk to dead people. No. My name is Patty Negri. I am a psychic. I am a medium. I am a witch. I'm known as the Good Witch of Hollywood because I have the big pink blended dress. I do. I have that. And I'm working on trying to arrive in a big bubble. I haven't figured that one out yet, not true. But I've been really doing seances are one of the things I'm known for. I've been doing since I was 7 years old. I'm probably most known for Ghost Adventures. I've been working with Zach and the guys for just starting our 11th year. We just saw a new season. Basically 2 episodes a year for 11 years. Pretty good for a boy-oriented show. I also, the last 9 years, work with a lot of YouTubers, which is fun. Salmon Colby, Elton Castay, FaZe Rug, all of the next generation, and it is like the next generation of paranormal stuff. But other than that, I write. I have a couple of books out. I have a school called University Magicus where I teach everything that I do that you can all do for like $20 a class or less.
Wow.
I have teachers all over the world. I have a guy in Italy teaching Italian magic, a guy in Brazil teaching Brazilian magic. We teach tarot and Reiki and spell casting, New Age, all different belief systems. So we can't even be a cult. It's like I won't let teachers say this is the truth, this is a truth, or this is my truth.
Wow.
University Magicus. I have a podcast now in my 7th year too. Won 2 awards called The Witching Hour, and I have a streaming network called Paraflix because I'm just a girl who can't say no. And who needs to sleep.
And yeah, I was gonna say, and when do you find time to rest?
I on planes. I travel almost weekly. I can sleep on any plane, even a short house. It's good night. It's good. I'm the luckiest girl in the world, though. I love it.
Wow. I mean, I would love to be that busy. I would also love to not be that busy.
Yeah. It's I created every bit of it, so I love it. It does get overwhelming on rare occasion, or more than not. Again, because last year I think I had 35, 36 trips. You have to wake up and I don't know where I am. I don't know.
I could see that.
What city, what country, what time zone. If you're in a regular hotel, it's a Sheraton, a Hilton, they all the same. Or in our paranormal world, you're in some spooky haunted Airbnb or Old West. Either way, you don't know where I am.
Wow. Well, I think I'd have to write myself notes for when I wake up. I'm at
my little iPhone that tells me where I am and what I'm doing at all times.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Okay.
So where do you go from here?
I go home for, no, I don't. I go home for 5 hours and I leave for Dallas, Texas for 8 days. I just got home from Tampa 3 days ago. Dallas, there's this place I've been working at for about a dozen years. Last weekend I was in Ventura, California. The weekend before that, Monterey. The weekend before that, New Jersey, I think, or Atlantic City. Where's Patty? That's why I do a little segment in my podcast called Where's Patty?
Holy moly, yeah, I guess so.
It's fun. I get to meet people like you.
I mean, obviously, not like me. I'm nobody, but that's amazing. That is really amazing. And you know what? You might as well enjoy it because there's not many people that have that lifestyle, and that's something else.
No, I am grateful every single day. I worked hard for it. I created it.
Yes.
But we all can. Again, I'm no any more special than anybody else here. I'm just a girl who can't sing. That's my song of the day, I guess. Like, sure, can you do that? Yeah. Wash your floor? Okay.
So you said seances are like your thing.
One of my things.
So for people that don't regularly do seances, Can it be dangerous?
It can be. It does not have to be spirit. I've known since I was like 4 years old that this is our realm of existence. The spirit world really does have to play by our rules. I believe that, so therefore it is true my whole life. Something negative come in or too dark for me, it's like you are not allowed here. You know, with power, with confidence, not with anger, with fear. In the name of whatever you believe in the name of God, in the name of your dog, in the name of your designer handbag, and it works. Anytime I've ever gotten in trouble, because I've gone to some of the dark, it's because either somebody got disrespectful or I dropped the ball somehow. So, but I do believe that this is our realm, and the dead have a lot to say. They really do, and most of them are good. We speaking for Hollywood, do make it look spookier than it has to be, like because every TV show we go to, the insane asylum, the killer school, the serial killers, and I'm traveling that. But as a rule, go to that old hotel that happy ghosts are swinging from the chandeliers because they had the best day of their life there, you know, and they got married there, or they got an Academy Award there, in theaters. So most ghosts are good, and most spirits are good. So like go to the mall, go to the movie theater. Maybe there's one serial killer in there, but no, most of the time.
Right. Yeah, I think that seances and Ouija boards get a bad rap.
Yeah.
And I don't know enough about either of them. I had a Ouija board as a kid, and we just pushed it around. I mean, 100%. We didn't know what we were doing. But it's one thing that I've decided as my team, we're not going to. Number one, we're not experts in it. We're not even skilled at it. So we have no business doing it. And I think that's maybe the safe way, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we meet up with somebody that has experience and knows what they're doing, sure, we'll try it, you know?
Right.
But I think that because of the bad rap that they get sometimes, that either people go either way. We're not going to do it, or man, we're gonna do this, right?
Yeah, and again, I use them safely since I was 7 or 8. And again, I could teach you in mere seconds how to do it. You just don't go anybody out there. Anybody out there? Anybody? Do you let anybody into your home? No. Be very, very specific. If this is our realm of existence, only good and light spirits, only spirits with my best interest in it. Maybe spirits of place, but no dark or ill intent spirits. You claim that, that's what you're going to get. I have had some horrible accidents, but it's again because I forgot to set up my ward and protect within your protection. You work with, you know, angels, call in your angels. You work with dragons, call in dragons. You work with Jesus, call in Christ. Work within your belief system and set up boundaries. You don't let the serial killers into your house. You just don't, because you don't. And when I've had issues before, again, it's because somebody got disrespectful, or I started before I set up my warding and protections. And I've had craziness. I've literally, it can be dangerous. I was doing a seance. It's a long story. You probably don't want it. We don't have that much time. But I was at home in Hollywood Hills, where I live, the oldest neighborhood, house built by Charlie Chaplin 100 years ago. It was a total party house all the time. And party houses, no judgments, but they could call in dark things. Party houses in 20s, 30s, and they knew how to party in those early days. And then in the 60s, the Rolling Stones manager bought it. Party house. The Stones stayed there. Mamas and Papas, Graham Parsons. Then they sold it. Then the guy invented the real life sex doll, moved in. Got too spooky for him. And then my neighbor, Marilyn Manson, moved in. And he recorded there. And again, calling in creative, talented, dark, magical people. But we were doing a seance, and I had very young people around the table. Which you have high, just like poltergeist activity always happens with the teens and stuff. Once you're past puberty, but not too far into 20s, life force, so stuff happens. My whole seance table was filled with those. And we were filming a movie, so we were going to be willing to call in a little bit darker. But this one kid got disrespectful, and first cool things were happening. Like the French doors flew open, and the producer side was like, oh, this is cool. I'd never faked anything. French doors flying open a couple of times. Then the speakers on the floor came on like white. It sounded like a spirit box. They weren't even plugged in. We didn't even know that. Old school. It used to be how big can your speakers be instead of now how little can your speakers be. It was how big can yours. And And then he said something really stupid, and I felt the tension building up from the spirit. I felt the tension building up. And then he said something really stupid, and not him, but the cameraman facing him burst into flames. Up his back, like into wings of fire. He was not standing in front of a fireplace or a candle. Two cameras caught it. One camera started filming the floor or the ceiling. You test the metal and strength of a cameraman by a small room with a lot of people bursting into flame. His camera, he's wondering, the poor cameraman, why everybody is pointing and staring at him and screaming. So me, cool medium witch Patty becomes medic Patty, of which I am. I'm EMT certified cardiology tech, because you gotta be. So I'm like, drop and roll, and I'm calling in all my guards and protectors along the way. And I'm like, we're done. I've never stopped filming in my life. I've never stopped. But this is serious. You could die. We could all die. This is spontaneous combustion. No. His shirt burnt off him like it was synthetic. It was cotton and chimana. I am looking at the blistering on his back, and I'm like, you got to go to the doctor. We are done. But the guy who caught on fire, who was a super skeptic, was being operative, was a super skeptic. He was so intrigued by spontaneously combusting. He's like, I have a sweater, I could put it on, I'm okay. I'm like, well, you have to go to the doctor, those are bad blisters. And the kid who caused the issue being disrespectful was no longer disrespectful.
Well, I guess
he was a good kid in the corner now. The ghosts still acted up, but they promised they would not catch anyone on fire.
Oh my gosh.
But the cool thing, again, which know what you're doing, like you said, you stay away from Ouija board. You know, stay in the shallow end until you learn how to swim, and then you go in the deep end. But he goes, Patty, look at my back, where the scarring was. Totally looked like he had went and got a tattoo of a dragon on his back. Open mouth, sharp teeth, winged head, into the shape of a serpent.
What?
And that is the exact energy I called in to shut down the seance. I work dragon energy. I taught a dragon class today. I'm like, oh my God, you have a tramp stamp of a dragon on your back. That is the coolest thing I ever seen. He thought so too. He actually wrote a movie about it, about me, a TV medium who does every TV show. And then a portal gets opened. He actually wrote it with Stephen Norrington, the guy who wrote League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and the Blade series. They haven't done it yet. I think Margot Robbie should play me. Just saying.
Oh.
Why not? It's movies. But anyway, it's going to be one of those funny whatever horror. But I did sit down with him for all you, since everybody's on TV now. You have your YouTube, you have your TikTok, you have your Instagram. I sat down with him for 5 hours and I said, Lauren, you can't say that on television. He's like, but you said that. I go, I know I said that. That opens a portal. You don't want to be one of those cursed horror films, do you? It happens all the time. Spirits, energies, ghosts don't know the difference of an actor saying lines or YouTuber doing a thing than really opening up a portal to hell. So I changed the word. So if it comes out, it's called the portal, and I've changed all the words. It won't, all the actors won't die at 27 or anything like that.
And they're thankful.
Yeah, no, I mean, it happens with, we've all heard about the cursed horror films.
Yes.
Spirits don't know. So if you're doing a voodoo film, hire a voodoo priest or priestess. If you're doing a witchcraft, hire a witch. If you're doing, have consultants. That's what we're here for.
So I'll tell you this quick story that Deborah had at one point bought a voodoo doll. Mm-hmm. And she got it, and she just left it in a box and it stayed in the closet. Mm-hmm. And one day she says to me, I need to get rid of this voodoo doll. I'm like, well, okay. I don't know what you do with a voodoo doll. So she just put it on Facebook. I have this voodoo doll. Is anybody interested in it? It was actually a voodoo doll that's wrapped in newspaper from Haiti.
Wow.
And so a friend of ours says, I'll take it. You got to know what you're doing with these things. I'm like, okay. He comes over, he picks it up, and he looks at it. He's like, man, he said, you're really smart that you've never bothered with this doll. You've kept him quiet. You've kept him comfortable. He didn't bother you. He says, this thing's pretty powerful. He takes it home and puts it on his mantle in his house, okay? Within a week's time, he loses his job, his dog dies, his car breaks down, and he has a heart attack.
Oh.
He almost died. When he got home, he called somebody else that specializes in voodoo dolls, and this guy come and got the voodoo doll and took it away and did whatever it is you need to do with a voodoo doll. And I said to her, thankfully, you did not mess with that thing. there's just things you shouldn't mess with
There's
unless you really know what you're
You
doing.
have to know what you're doing.
And I think that everybody in the world is jumping into paranormal right now. Take some classes. Don't just watch YouTube as a class. Take some classes. Get a little bit of understanding what you're dealing with, because you really can cause yourself a lot of problems and others, right?
You can, 100%.
You really have to be careful with what you're doing.
Start with a team that knows what they're doing. That's why, and haunted dolls. Everybody wants haunted dolls. There's a million. I just wrote a book on haunted dolls, being an expert on dolls and such. Not voodoo dolls, but haunted dolls and magical puppets. If you want one, get a positive one. You don't want one that will make you sick at very least or drain your energy. So, new book called Dollcraft. Yeah.
So I have to show you this.
Yeah.
I have 4 haunted dolls.
Hi.
She is a sweet soul.
She's pretty.
I get a lot of sadness from her. I think that she, and somebody else told me today, she was with a young girl who did not have a good life, and she was there to keep her happy. So she's like soaking the sadness up. Okay, I want to give her a good life, and that's why she's traveling with us now.
I love it.
But a friend of mine, and her name's Molly, a friend of mine just bought me a new doll, and it was delivered today, and I obviously have not picked it up. But I don't know what to think of this doll.
Oh my.
She's definitely high energy.
The black-eyed baby.
So I don't know what to think about her yet, but
she's gonna be good. She's high energy. She knows things. She knows more than she should know. She has secrets. I think she has secrets. But she's going to be a positive for you. I'm pretty sure.
That's what
she's going to be.
I only got positive from her, but everybody looks at black eyes and like,
No.
I'm like, you can't judge it by its cover, right?
No, you can't. And now they're making dolls. Just because a doll's painted to be haunted doesn't mean it is.
Mean anything.
You could have the prettiest doll in the world be the most dark, like Peggy the doll in Zach Bagan's museum. She looks like Doris Day, but she's given 2 people heart attacks. And some of these painted, we just made beautiful with Mary Jo Chelly. We made little spooky looking vampire dolls yesterday.
I got one for my sister.
Yeah, oh yes, we got, but that doesn't mean they're haunted. Right. So you can't judge a book by its cover, like you said, but she's sweet.
I got high energy from her.
Me too.
I didn't get anything negative.
No.
Just look at the picture.
She's just smart. She's got secrets.
And I think that she's gonna fit in well. I haven't had her very long. Some friends of mine adopted her out of a thrift store, and they took her home, and she kind of creeped them out. And the daughter asked the mom, "Do you think Uncle Nacho will adopt her?" How could I say no, right?
You can't say no.
We were all going to OSR for investigation. They brought her, so she went to OSR with us. And then I took her home and met the other dolls. A couple weeks ago, we were in Sutton, West Virginia for another haunt fest. And I took her, and Cindy from the Ross house brought me a doll that was in the Ross house. And she says, "I'm not claiming it to be haunted or anything else." I put her next to her, and I had a spirit box going. And I asked her, I said, "What do you think of your new friend?" And she told me her name was Patty.
Yeah.
Well, I looked her up, and her real name by the manufacturer is Patricia.
Wow.
Okay, so I was like blown away. And I said, what do you think of Patty? And she said, "Acceptable." So I'm like, because I always have hesitation bringing a new doll in, right?
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, you kind of got the
Just
hierarchy.
like with children or animals, children you have to
Yes.
We have to make sure they are going to get
it. Too. So you gotta be careful about, but she seems to be the one that's in charge of everybody, and everybody seems to just follow in line. So
I love it.
It's if you'd have told me that at 57 I was going to start collecting dolls.
Exactly.
Because I used to laugh at people like, "Really, dolls?" And now I'm that guy. So I'm 58 and I have 4 dolls, and I have a 5th one at home, and probably a 6th one before we leave here. So
that's the world. It's great.
It's just when they speak to you, they speak to you.
They speak to you, yeah.
So real quick, what else you got going on? What's coming up? I'm going to
Dallas, so I call my Miracles Weekend. I work at a shop called Miracles of Joy and one called Miracles Within. I'm doing the underworld cult event. I'm doing New Jersey Unity. I'm doing Scream Fest in Long Beach, which will be, Midsummer Scream in Long Beach. I'm doing a thing up in Virginia City, a haunted doll tea party at Mackey Mansion, and an investigation. And I've got about 12 other things I can't remember. But go to my website, go to pattynegri.com. I list all the places I'm going and how to get there. Again, you can see my very affordable $20 a class or less school, That's University amazing. Magicas. My podcast, The Witching Hour, where I have amazing guests, and it's always fun, and families. So yeah, come hang. We can do a safe Ouija together.
That sounds great. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of time.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's truly an honor. And everybody, I hope you go check out all her socials. Oh, I think we just lost our microphones.
Just right now?
I hope so. Because they're flashing.
Okay.
Oh.
Bye, microphone. So that was fun. You're a great host.
Thank you so much.
You are.
As long
Bye, pretty girl.
As long as you find out that we didn't lose too much. I think that kicks back on though when this is on. So I've got a backup set for the next week.
Okay. Well, good luck. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
I appreciate you so much.
And you. Things, and I'll see you here, there, and everywhere.
Absolutely. Once I'm done with Sean and Danielle, I get to go out and mingle.
Oh, good. Yay. Oh, you have Sean and Danielle next?
Yes, they're supposed to come to wrap everything up.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I said I couldn't go eat anything for lunch or I wouldn't get back in.
Oh. Who gave you this? Take it and go throw it away.
No.
No, Sean,
I'll
he's
give it
trying to
back.
get from
I'll give it back.
He's live. He's live and you're using people on live. He's
Look at
trying to
this.
get
What are you gonna do with it? I'm seriously yelling.
He's trying to give you a mic. You're trying to take mine. Mine's.
I don't need to be in the camera. You guys need to be in the camera. So.
I'm gonna break this chair.
Stop saying that. One day you're gonna actually do it.
Oh. I said it most of the day, so it's warmed up to be perfect.
We live, babe.
We're live.
What's up, good people?
We've been live since like 11:30.
I love it. How many viewers you got?
Oh, I don't know. They're on and off. Well, there's only one on there now.
Oh God, this chair is
That's
not
sturdy.
All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All
I feel
right.
like I need to do that like ASMR, like.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. All right, we got Courtney and Sean from Hill City.
We live, baby. Yeah.
So what's going on, you guys?
Nothing much.
How
I
is,
feel like I need to share this out. We need more viewers. In
Yeah,
here.
I got you.
yeah, sure.
Wait till you see what I got you.
Oh no.
Wait, what's that?
We get these radios off me here.
I love her.
What's this?
I love her.
Where'd you get her from?
Downstairs.
In the Doll Museum.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Wait till you get down there.
you know I'm gonna get down there.
You're gonna be overwhelmed. That one called my name.
I just called.
You're gonna have to meet one
To
of those.
say-
I'm always gonna have to approve, okay?
I love you.
I just called.
To say how much
What's up,
I
Donna?
care.
Hey, Donna.
All right.
I just called.
What is this on YouTube?
It's on both of our Facebook pages.
Love you.
And I mean it from.
Is this on YouTube
No, it's on Facebook.
or
Both
Facebook?
of our Facebooks and our YouTube.
All right. Let's see. Verona.
I'm gonna wander around upstairs.
You're leaving.
All right, yeah,
I didn't mean
don't
to.
lose that. Don't put it down.
I won't. On my
Hey,
own.
do
I
not
might
and don't lose my speaker, my microphone.
I was thinking it didn't scare you away.
No.
No, I throw
No,
the
that's
speaker
just
away.
now. You can't. Now doesn't sit still.
You just can't.
But you need a little drink, sir?
I'm good right now, thank you.
All right.
All right, we live, baby.
I don't see it on Verona Ghost.
Honey, if you don't follow them on your personal page,
I do
just
follow
shared
them
it
on my
out.
personal
I just
page.
shared it out on Hill City. It allowed me to share it out on Hill City.
Come on, Hill City.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm
We're back
sorry.
to two. Oh, now we're back to one.
We're gonna get some people in here.
Deb,
Keep my skinny side, girl.
oh, Lord, you moved. One more time.
Keep my skinny side. Profile. Right, close.
She looks like she's telling me a really good story.
That's what she does.
How many people we got?
We're back to two.
Donna said your doll is cute.
This is for you, Court.
That's
What did I
this.
get?
He already got his.
Oh, y'all. Never
Yeah,
mess
we're a
with a
ghost
ghost hunter. We
Yeah.
know play.
All right.
Yes.
Gotta
So,
have a Verona Ghost shirt.
all right. Here we go.
So how's Creeping Real treating you?
So far, so good. I've been outside vending and did good. Met a lot of awesome people. Helped a lot of people, out today. I think that was like the most important part for me, is just teaching people about spiritual protection and, all the things that come with it. As a matter of fact, 27 Spirits is headed up to the Hinsdale house. And so I kind of gave them like a pre-warning, like, hey, I did hear there's some dark entities that might potentially be there. And they actually came over. So shout out to 27 Spirits for scooping up some of our black salt. But the coolest part for me, and you don't even know this because you weren't out there, but
I was not.
the coolest part for me was learning different ways to use my own product.
Oh.
So like, I had somebody tell me that the best place to put black salt is actually in your shoes before you go on a paranormal investigation. And I thought that was like super interesting.
Then your socks get dirty.
So, well, I wear black socks, so I'm not worried about it.
I don't know what color my socks. I can't see them. I got
But
boots
yeah,
on.
I love learning new things from people and
Wow.
different.
I would never-
Yeah, I never thought about that. So I was like, I'm going to try that going forward.
So
So,
we have some friends that when we go investigate with them and they leave, they put salt on the ground and they wipe their feet on the salt.
okay,
And I'd never seen that before either.
that makes sense because
That's-
earth, grounding, the whole nine.
That's pretty
So yeah,
interesting to me, but put it in your socks.
yeah, but not in your sock, but like in the sole of your
Yeah,
shoe. Yeah.
put it in your sock.
So
Yeah, I guess whatever
guys, I
works.
got me a little Verona shirt, y'all.
Donna, does that look familiar? Donna makes those shoes.
Thanks, Donna.
Hey,
I love it.
Donna.
I'm always
Verona.
like
Jam
looking
on
places
it.
to hide things where no one will look.
Yeah, she made our tablecloth. She makes these shirts. She makes all those stuff.
Awesome.
She's
Outstanding.
awesome. Without her,
Outstanding.
we would be in trouble.
Yeah.
So, well, right. No, last night was amazing. You guys led that thing, and I thought about it and thinking about it, and then I was talking to James Stokes up here, and everything you said was you were directing us, right? But you were also cueing James as to what was going on and where he should be and how he should get there, and
Yeah.
and that was amazing. And of course, he said you guys came up with this, right? The
Yeah.
whole idea was yours. You should do this everywhere all the time. That was, I was not interested in going at all, right?
You vocalize that.
She wanted to go. She wanted to go.
Oh, you
and
could tell she was excited.
I would go for her because that's what you do, right?
That's right.
Right.
And I would go, and I wasn't unhappy about it. It's not my thing.
Sure.
I would do it 100 times in a row now. Okay. What the way you guys led it, and you turn around and all of a sudden he's there. That was cool. It
I
was
love that.
really, really cool. And I don't know if anybody else has told you that, but I appreciate the hell. It was an experience that I am not going to soon forget. And if somebody said we're doing another one, I would jump on it in a heartbeat.
That means
Thank
a
you.
lot.
That means a
but
lot.
I do want to, just because you're live, I do want to correct one thing you said. So this was actually Sean's idea, guys. So Sean brought it to the table and he said, Courtney, Paracons are all the same. We go, we vend, we paranormal investigate, repeat. That's it. What can we do and what can we bring to the second annual Creep It Real Festival to add more flair and make it more fun? You might want to plug in. To make it, yeah, to make it more fun. So Sean came up with this whole idea and he said, you know, I do roll like run around and like do a Jason's hunting you, so to speak. So Sean came up with this idea and collaboratively we were able to pull it off. So if it wasn't for Sean's direction, I guess, yeah, we wouldn't have come up with it. Yeah, I did theater a little bit in school, and I'm naturally a dramatic person and extra anyway.
It was really
Yeah.
good.
I was shocked at how fast I could run through that house
I'm trying
Oh,
to
she
tell you.
was getting it.
and find that stuff. I was like, get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was several groups that we had a ball with. I gotta give a shout out to Danielle.
Danielle, man.
We told everybody to hide, and Danielle leapt over the chair in the corner while everybody went into that little like hallway. She went opposite, went and leapt over the chair and hid behind the chair.
Oh my God.
And we're like, and like, Danielle, no, you're supposed to come over here. And she's like, I'm not coming out. He's coming. So that was great. I appreciated the comedy from people for sure.
Even doing it was like a couple times when you look and see him standing there, it's like, is that really Jason or is that
Yeah.
James? Like,
It's no
because
joke.
it does look kind of freaky,
Yeah.
especially with the lighting and all that. It was kind of weird.
And
And he did scare me one time.
I was just about to put you so out there.
I'll
I'm glad you
admit
put
it,
yourself
he
out
did
there.
get me one time. That in the beginning when I peeked around the corner, I'm like, yo, he's really here. Every other time he was in the kitchen, but this time, this dude was like right here. So when I peeked around the corner, he's right here,
Make sure
and
the
it
right
really
side
did
is
scare
skinny.
me one time. I was like, dude, yeah,
And he's a big dude. I mean,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
even without the stuff he's big, and then you put him in that,
It's actually scary, yeah.
it's scary.
So a couple times I'm just looking back when he's chasing us, like coming down the steps after he, did what he did to Chris Hammond. You're looking like, damn, this dude's like really chasing me down the steps. So
Shout out to all of our actors too. Kristen is thank
that's
you.
Hammond. Shout out to Chris. I got to shout out to our team, our help. Chris Hammond, Courtney. By the way, I want to stop and tell everybody the most beautiful woman in my world, the love of my life, Miss Courtney Nicole. It is her birthday today, y'all.
Aw,
So happy born day.
thank you guys. I
I just want to
appreciate
say it
that.
publicly, but
What's
does Matt Somerville always say? Happy birthmas.
Yes.
But
Happy all the things.
yeah, I had a great team. Thank you, Shauna and Danielle at Doll's House, and thank you to all the people who participated. It was it took a team to get it done. I didn't sit down and nerd all my life and watch horror movies. It was a cool event.
Look how it paid off.
Yeah.
But hold on, we're
You were
forgetting.
one cool nerd this whole night.
We're forgetting like some of the main characters.
I was about to say, if it weren't for y'all, we wouldn't have an event.
Yeah, you guys came and supported. I've had people come up to me and be like, "Hey, are you guys doing an event tonight?" And we're like, "Yeah," and they're getting tickets because like we want to investigate, we support you guys. And I know Sean and I are not talking about this. This is solely this is a charitable event in memory of Paulo, Shauna's mom, who has passed away. And the charity of choice this year is the Hayah Nation. And just to see how successful this event has been for her is so humbling and so heartwarming that people are literally coming up to me with their venues like, you guys need to do this again over here and over here and over here. And I'm like, okay. So
even bigger than that, James has looked at me and said the same thing. Let's do it again.
yeah.
He had fun doing it.
So when I had James up here, I asked him about it. I said, so who, and he told me you guys came up with this. And when they
Thank
first
you.
put it to me, I really had reservations about it. I wasn't sure how it was going to work. He says, man, was it great.
Yeah.
He really enjoyed it. He's like, and I would definitely do this again.
I love that.
And I'll tell you, I was not, it's just not my thing, right? It's
So
not.
now I can get you more.
She wants to do something, I'll support her. You know?
Sure.
You know,
That's what husbands are supposed to
but,
do.
man, I enjoyed it. And like I said, I would do it again and again.
I wonder if we can get Michael Myers to do it.
Oh,
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Now, my epic blooper. So yours was you got scared.
I
We're
did.
not going to talk about Naya's blooper, but but my blooper, guys, is I was setting up the house, and you guys don't even know this. You had tickets, but I'm setting up the house. Everything good. Writing's good. We're ready to go. I hit play on the Halloween theme song.
Oh,
He says right there, and there was a second one. I just hit play. I'm like, embarrassing.
I wanted to do this.
That's my
last night.
blooper, guys.
Oh, yeah. You would
I wanted to do that.
Yeah, it was bad. That was bad.
It was funny though. You know what, guys? At the end of the day, for those of you that don't know, Sean's a Nashville recording artist. You guys can look him up on any music platform. Sean, Sean, Elliott, 2 L's, 2 T's, Jr. Check him out. Check his music out. He used to always say something that resonates in the paranormal world too. This is live entertainment. So live entertainment, there's going to be mistakes. There's going to be bloopers. And that is literally what makes it hilarious to me. So I had a blast doing it. I was glad that Sean gave the idea. We had the gremlin with us. Shout out to Miss Naya over here standing in the corner. She was our first victim who was unalived. I don't know if you're on TikTok.
We're not.
Oh, who was killed by James, aka Jason. And she played a role.
Like
and
five.
it's not, I've got a cat ball going off over here. So Naya
Thank you, Molly.
has been raving though about one particular person that thoroughly searched her for the whistle.
Oh yeah, she
Sorry, girl.
straight got jail
She
for it.
got frisked. I'm talking bra lines, armpits, pockets, it up through both this, and she's playing dead, guys.
That's what it
Thank
is.
you.
Okay, now we're back on live stream. Donna said lost. Yeah, Donna, you lost us because like we lost all connection to everything. All right, we're back. I don't know how. And
Sorry,
it's like
folks.
it's still connected and it was still running, but I don't know how that ever works.
Oh my God, it still says like 47 minutes.
Yeah, I mean
That's
it's
so
like
weird.
it didn't even stop streaming.
She threw a tantrum. Yeah, I had to be that person. I was about, if I hadn't not found that whistle strut, I was picking you up off of that sofa and tossing you over my shoulder. I was looking, I was like, the girl body's just sitting on it. I was getting ready, and I was like, oh, here it is.
That was funny. So there were two encounters that Naya said were her all-time favorite. Deb would be number one with her frisk and search looking for the camp whistle. And the second one was somebody asked, I think it was Brian with Spirits Anonymous, said, do I have your consent to search you? And Naya said she tried so hard not to break character because she's like, that was so funny.
Because after he was like, I am a gentleman. And it was so funny.
Then they say chivalry is dead.
I know it.
My
Right.
goodness.
Yeah.
My goodness.
But all in all, guys, I definitely am going to give props all the way to Sean because he, Selena! Hi, babe, always in Lynchburg. It's coming in clear this time. Cool. So this doll, Molly, is messing with connection.
Yeah, I don't know what's going
But
on.
for those of you that are just tuning in, we are live from the second
Hi, baby.
annual Creep It Real Festival in Evansburg, Pennsylvania with Nacho. A big hand over here. All right. There was Verona Ghost. I've got Naya in the corner over here. Just peep your head sideways.
She's there.
There she is. Gremlin. We've got
Gremlin.
her. It's been an absolute blast. We're kind of talking about our event last night. And tonight we've got an event. What are we doing tonight?
We are investigating this location, the Cambria County Old Stone County Jail. Last time we were here, we had a lot of great evidence. We're going to be with Bianca Rose. She's a psychic medium. Scotty the medium, psychic medium. It'll be Courtney, Nicole, and myself. We will all be doing a full investigation of this place. It's going to be nuts, I think.
Yeah. Tickets are still available, I heard.
Yeah, I heard. A couple people actually just told me that they bought tickets.
Yep.
Like, 3 tickets were sold while we were speaking earlier.
While you were speaking?
While I was speaking. We were supposed to, no, I'm going to put it out there. We were supposed to be doing, what do you call it?
Guest speaking.
A guest speaking.
We waited for about 15 minutes.
We waited for about 5 minutes.
There was nobody there. No, I went outside at 12:15.
Courtney left and Nia left. I'm sitting there about, no, I was right
You
behind.
left too, bro. You're messing this up.
I was sitting there patiently waiting on the guests.
Y'all
to show
already
up.
know all Sean does is laugh.
I was patiently waiting.
You know what's wrong? Your feather
And I
blocked
was
you.
looking Nine in the head. Yeah,
No,
I was
she's
patient.
rocking a dead.
I
She's
was
paying
patiently
attention.
waiting.
That's why
Nine
it's
Courtney left, and
That's why
I
you
had
look
a
silly.
room. I had a room full of people.
When he does this,
And when I
guys,
had a room full of
he's
people,
lying.
we sold more tickets because I was left behind. They felt bad for me.
You know what was crazy, guys? The whole time I was outside vending this table, I had a flyer of our event and sold tickets standing at my table.
I didn't need to fly. I had to gift the gas. I was able to tell people, hey, come investigate with your boy Sean Elliott Jr.
Oh yeah, nobody else is with him. It's the Sean show.
Sean, one-man show, Lone Ranger.
It's worth the price of admission, right?
That's right. You get to see me and my feather.
I didn't hear anybody talking about your acting skills last night.
They were talking about my feather.
That's why your feather is bent over. Fix the feather.
My feather is just
It
fine.
looks like a fro.
It's a feather fro.
Feather fro. Leave my bush alone. Get off my bush.
I didn't catch your bush is soft.
It's very soft.
Billy D. Williams is going to be
Is it
jealous.
like a peacock? What is this?
You got the feather fro.
This is a ostrich feather. Leave it
Well, I'm
alone.
gonna go find me an ostrich
Yes.
and pluck his feathers.
My feather.
But
Ticky baby.
yeah, so there's still tickets available for tonight, guys. We did sell some more today. We hope to see you guys out if you're in the area. If you're looking for something to do, Johnstown, Altoona, Evansburg,
Loretto, PA, anywhere surrounding, guys, come on over to the Cambria
There's
County.
people all the way
Casino.
from Detroit.
Yeah. So let me ask you this question. We've been in a haunted location all day. Most people have not even thought about the spirits. They're thinking about what's going on, what they can buy, who they can talk to, who they can listen to. Nobody's really talking to the spirits. You think it's a benefit for tonight?
Yes.
I mean, obviously the mediums are feeling them and hearing them and probably communicating a little bit, but I think that ups your chances tonight of having even more spirits in here acting out.
To me, I don't really think it makes a difference because how many haunted places do we frequent where we don't acknowledge spirits every day? And then you go to investigate it, whatever happens.
But these spirits here, Sean, are used to being
They're used to-
communicated with. So right now, they're feeling ignored.
And there's all this energy here that they don't know what to do with.
So tonight, when we're setting up equipment, they're gonna run across, wild out.
I feel the same way about the Doss house too, because again, all these people were there yesterday and last night, and nobody's thinking about the spirits, nobody's communicating with the spirits.
Oh,
I don't know.
Naya was thinking about the
And they're
spirits.
gathering energy, and I think tonight they're gonna have a crazy, crazy night.
And what I wonder about the Doss house, I heard James make a comment. He said, you know, I'm in here dressed like a demon. I'm acting like a demon. What did the spirits think of that?
Yeah.
You know, that
That's
crossed
a
my
good,
mind.
yeah, that's a good thought.
He told me when he was in the basement, he says, that basement's creepy. I said, oh, that basement's really creepy.
Yeah,
And you standing down there,
dressed like that.
I'm surprised he didn't have more
Spiritual attack.
attacks on himself, because, like, I don't know, man.
I think spirits attack what you let it attack. I honestly think that, you know, a lot of times people get spiritually bothered because they're not properly protected. I think not properly opening and closing investigations is when spirits will attack.
Frame of mind.
Now, I'm not going to say it can't happen. And I don't think I'm almighty He-Man and can't happen because I had that effect.
Right.
But I also remember when I was affected, I didn't properly open or close my investigation. So, like, you know, you get tired. I'm human. I'm not perfect. I'm not God Almighty, you know. I don't think I'm a professional investigator either. But I do know that when I had a rough week and I go out and investigate and I'm not extra careful, I started to get affected. So I think when people are not in the right frame of mind, you didn't take your proper caution, that's when you get affected. But if you're strong-willed and you protect yourself properly, I don't think the spirits have as strong of a chance of affecting you. I'm not saying it can't happen.
It can happen,
It
but-
can.
But
It's highly unlikely.
your chances are lower.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I also think that if you go in there with the wrong frame of mind, you're really asking for it at that point.
Yeah.
You know, we try to make it a habit as a group. We all get together before we go in there. Might have dinner. We might just hang out for a minute, just to make sure that everybody's got the right vibe. Because if somebody's really down, if somebody's really depressed, that's probably not the best time to go in there.
Or sick.
Or sick.
Yeah.
Or sick.
Yeah.
We've been lucky enough that if anybody's sick, they've stayed home. But we've had times that people were not maybe in the right frame of mind, and going to dinner just kind of brought them around a little bit. If you even out the energy, your chances are much better of having a good investigation.
Absolutely. Because usually in dinner, you're laughing. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, you're laughing, you're interacting. Dinner's good. It lifts the spirit up. Yeah, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I think, I don't know, it doesn't matter, but I was just gonna say, I think decompression is important, especially like for example, here shortly when we get off this podcast, we're all gonna get up and we're gonna go get something to eat as a family. The biggest thing, you know, when we come to Paracross and stuff like that, Sean has been phenomenal head of security today, you guys. He's been roaming, he's been making sure everybody's good. You know, does anybody need anything, stuff like that. I was outside pretty much all day vending. We're running on very little sleep. And Naya, you know, his daughter looked at me and she said, you know, I kind of miss Dad. And I was like, kind of? Maybe. And then I said, we're going to go to dinner. So, you know, when we get off this podcast, we're going to go grab dinner as a family and spend a little bit of time together and just like go change our clothes, decompress. Decompression before an investigation is like a must. Especially on those Friday investigations, guys, when everybody is working all day. and then they've got to drive like, 5 hours sometimes for an investigation. And it's like, you're so exhausted, which we did that at one time at the Doss house, didn't we? Like, I worked all day, got off, we drove 5 hours, investigated the Doss house, and ended up not staying the night and driving back home at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
So,
We don't care.
thanks, Selena.
We don't really care.
Nope. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thanks, Selena. I appreciate it.
We just want to put it up. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think tonight's gonna be good. I do agree with that energy. Last night we stopped by the jail and they were doing a 4-corner seance. And I actually ended up having to exit the jail because there was so much spiritual chatter that I actually got overstimulated and I was already tired. And so my intention was just to go outside and like vape, right? And relax. And I ended up falling asleep. I was that like drained.
Wow.
So I fell asleep in the car. But Sean said at one point during the seance that they were doing some chanting and that the energy in that room was so heavy during this like unified chant. What did they call it? Throat shot?
Oh God, I forgot what it's called. Yeah.
Or something?
I got a video of it. Yeah.
And he said that it was like you could almost feel like somebody was stirring a pot of energy. And it was just like, and the mediums were overwhelmed and people were overwhelmed and so all in all, Cambria County, we've investigated in here is a heavy location anyway. I'm thinking we're gonna I'm excited.
Too. I think you are
I
too.
think it's something.
Unfortunately, we're gonna pack up and go home, but
I know, it's so
If you
sad.
show it here, it will feed on that.
we're gonna come back and do an investigation.
We're your last ones, right?
Shauna and Danielle have to wrap it, but yes, I think so.
I can send Nia to grab Shauna and Danielle.
What?
Guys, can you go find Shauna and Danielle and just tell them it's almost time for them?
Yeah.
Do you mind?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Thank you, babe. Guys, shout out to Shauna and Danielle for putting on the 2nd annual Creep It Real. I do want to give a shout out and
Sure.
Holly, Miss Holly, I really, I believe you're resting in peace. Your daughter is amazing.
Way amazing.
Her wife is amazing. Definitely a pair that I'm blessed to say I know for sure. Never a dull moment with Shauna and Danielle around. I'm gonna take the whole mushy gushy stuff out of it. Those two together are hilarious.
Yes.
They will lift your spirits if you're feeling down. I mean, I'm gonna give a shout out just now when I was packing my stuff up. I was literally on the brink of a panic attack. Here comes Danielle, making me laugh. Told a stupid joke. I started laughing. Snapped out of it. It is what it is. So if you guys missed out on the 2nd annual Creep It Real Festival, that sucks.
Yep. Sorry for you.
It was.
Sorry
It
for
is
you.
amazing.
It really has been an amazing day.
The last 2 days have been amazing.
Yes.
Off
Yes.
the chart amazing.
It has been a good time.
And I know that Shauna busted her ass for the last at least 6 months.
Oh yeah.
At least.
And she should be so proud of what she's done.
She should. And each year, watching it continue to grow is pretty awesome too. So, it's my understanding this isn't the last year. There will be a next year, guys. So if you missed it this year, I don't really mean you suck. Well, you kind of do, but it's okay. You'll be less sucky if you come next year.
You better show up next year. Because if you mix next year, we're not even gonna talk to you no more. We're gonna ignore you.
At that point, it's intentional.
Yes. You're out. You're out of the circle.
You can't sit with us at the lunch table.
Seats taken.
But while we're waiting on Sean and Danielle, Sean, I haven't really ran into you a whole lot today. Has anything interesting happened for you?
Man, I've been all over this place today, like everywhere. And
Basement.
not yet. I investigated the basement last time I was here and had rocks thrown at me. But as far as interesting goes, just meeting people, listening to people tell their stories, talk to people. That's about the best thing that's happened to me today. Just listening to people, seeing people coming up here and just running into people that you don't get to see all the time. People you see behind a computer screen.
Yes.
That's been the best part of my day. Helping people, pointing people in the right direction to go. A lot of people come here lost and they're like, so where do I go? What do I do?
Yeah, we had people outside asking, go in there? And I'm like, oh yeah. Is it called? No, go on. It's free to go in. Go.
Yeah. How do I navigate this place? Like, where do I go? And so being able to help people guide and navigate, again, it goes back to some of the stuff that I've been preaching. How do you make your community better? How do you help people get through things? I could have just said, just walk in, or I could have just said, I don't know,
Not my problem.
not my problem, right? That's not my job. But
Yeah.
I just, help people. I would go out my way and walk people through the jail and stop people and explain to them what we do, how we do things. I told them there's a bunch of amazing investigators. Stop at each booth and talk to them, and ask them how they do it, because everybody does it differently.
Yeah.
I know that was a long ramble, but
No, I think that was perfect.
That was
No,
good.
it's
That was really good.
that's what my day looked like all day.
And if you guys ever were kind of skeptical about getting into the paranormal community, guys, I'm not going to advise you against it. I had 6 people running my stuff to my car for me. Like, everybody here is so helpful.
Yes.
Like, they really are. So this event was not just for the paranormal, guys. This was a community-based event. It was to bring the community together. And if anybody has any questions after this podcast, feel free to message us at Hill City Ghosts on all social platforms. And you can check us out online, www.hillcityafterdark.com. We are from, for those that you may not know, some of you do, Selena's from Lynchburg, but we are from Lynchburg, Virginia. And we are getting ready to launch Hill City Tours mid-July, guys. So we're coming to you with all things spooky, historical, and amazing.
If you want to know history, you want to learn some history, listen to these guys.
We love it.
They are like the ultimate history buffs.
We love it. Can't have paranormal without history.
Yep.
All right.
5 minutes. All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break. How's that sound?
Guys, thanks for having us.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for
having
tuning in. And shout out Verona Ghost.
Yeah, thanks, Verona,
Follow
for doing
them
this.
on all socials at symbol. Let me try it. At Verona Ghosts.
This young lady got a mimic following her. Just wanted you to know.
Why?
I was telling you about how I keep hearing.
All
you
right, guys,
call my
peace.
name and you
We'll be
were
back
like,
in a few minutes with Shauna and Danielle to end the day.
That's what I told her.